Well, I am joined by Mehbooba Mufti. Soon after she attended Gupkar Alliance meeting, which is also called People's Alliance, the Gupkar Declaration, and announced their participation in all-party meeting called by Prime Minister on Thursday. What are the issues? What is the agenda? Big exclusive from Mehbooba Mufti. Tell us, madam, what was decided and what you are going to tell there. Do you stand by what Gupkar Alliance stands for or its agenda is?
Yeah, definitely. Basically, nobody is against the dialogue process. I mean, my father has always been talking about dialogue. So once the Prime Minister invited, my take was that as a Gupkar Alliance leader, Farooq Saab should go and attend this meeting and put forward our what is on our agenda, because Gupkar Alliance has been formed for the only two things, that is restoration of what was taken from us on 5th August 2019, that is 370 and 35. So that is going to be our agenda. But actually, it would have been ideal if they had taken certain confidence building measures before, announcing this meeting, because there are so many things, that need to be done in Jammu Kashmir, because since 2019, people are suffering so much. I just can't tell you, especially the prisoners who are being held in jail within JNK and outside JNK. Some people are so poor that they have to collect money, they have to collect funds, and then they can go once or at the most twice in a year to go and see their gods there in other.
Right. You are saying there should have been certain CGMs.
Yeah, because,
and you are saying
yeah,
you suggested during the meeting that only Farooq Abdullah
yeah,
should go
yeah,
there
yeah.
and attend this all-party meeting.
Yes.
But that would have also sent a wrong signal. Mehbooba Mufti is attending that meeting.
No, it wasn't. There was. I said, as I already said, we are for dialogue, and the Prime Minister himself, his office has been inviting us, so there is nothing like that, not going there. But it would have been in the fitness of things, because now since we have formed PAGD, we have a leader, we have a tall leader, right, Farooq Saab. So we thought, why not to speak in one voice and let him go and talk about, our agenda, what is ailing JNK. But since he is also right, he said that, we have been invited in our individual capacities. So we all need to go. So that's why I've decided. I mean, I don't want to play, be a spoil sport. कि कल को ये बोलेंगे महबूबा मुफ्ती became the obstacle, they will start attacking me कि नहीं attend नहीं किया इसने, she is the one जिसने इसको scuttle किया process को. So I thought, after all, it is the Prime Minister of country who has invited, so I decided to go.
So you are saying your stand is very clear. It's the restoration of Article 370, 35A and statehood.
No, see, let me tell you. When they talk about statehood, they are doing, they have cut our feet and offering us shoes.
Okay.
It's exactly like that. Once you cut somebody's feet, then you say, oh, I'm going to give you shoes now. You be happy and you start dancing. It doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
Statehood is something that is the Prime Minister's own commitment. That is the commitment of the Home Minister on the floor of the House. So that is nothing. They won't be doing us a favor. I mean, they humiliated us by degrading us to Union territory. Now they say they will be giving us statehood back. That is no big deal.
So what this state constitutes for you, according to you? Is it including Ladakh, Union territory of Ladakh now, or is it only
everything? Union territory of Ladakh, Jammu, Kashmir, everything, But I'm not talking about statehood. I'm not going to go there for the, restoration of statehood. Let me be very clear about it.
Okay.
As I said earlier, also statehood is something, they have themselves promised, and it is not a favor that they are going to do to us.
Okay.
So
what has led to this change of heart or the change of approach by the center? Because you're the same leaders who were incarcerated. You are here. Your own home was turned into a jail. And such a. Can you tell us that
not
transition?
Not only turned to jail. My mother has been summoned with ED notice. I have been summoned by ED. My brother is being harassed. I mean, our youth president is being, kind of accused of terror links. I mean, the same one for whom Rajnath Singh, praised him so much. So we have faced a lot. Farooq Saab, for that matter, being summoned by ED so many times. So we have suffered a lot. But I think we need to rise above our personal, things, and because we feel that this is a chance for dialogue, and I don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss this chance of dialogue, because we need to put forward our viewpoint very forcefully, and that's what we are going to do. And we're going to tell them that what you did on 5th August 2019 is totally wrong. It has not served any purpose, but it has further alienated people to the extent of separation.
Okay. You are saying it has actually made the separate sentiment more stronger
Yes,
than
of course.
before?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
What?
Because I think mainstream parties were acting like a bridge, and 370 and 35A were a bridge between J&K and the rest of the country.
Okay.
Once you weaken both of them, you take away one of you, plunder one of them, that is 370 and 35. You dilute, you humiliate, you belittle the bridge of mainstream between India and Jammu and Kashmir. You are weakening India here in J&K, and that's what they have done.
What has led to this change of heart or the approach by the center? Suddenly we see, till yesterday you are being called Gupkar Gang,
Yeah.
and today you are being invited
Yeah.
as the main stakeholders, and Prime Minister is going to meeting you in the all-party meeting.
I think it maybe, I don't know. I can't say this is a question that you should ask them rather, but I would say that the failure that they see on the ground, more boys are picking up guns, which is a matter of concern. I mean, young boys, 16, 17-year-old boys picking up guns and then getting killed like anything. I mean, on one hand, we went to Doha, government of India, bureaucrats talked to Taliban there. And here we are killing our own boys, young boys. So I think they must have realized that, the situation in J&K is not really improving. I mean, how long can you suppress people? I mean, there is so much suppression, you can't even breathe. Whether it is journalists or common people, once you open your mouth, you're slapped with UAPA.
In February, India and Pakistan announced ceasefire along the line of control. Is it part of the larger peace move by the government of India?
I don't know. I have heard that, as United Arab Emirates said, UAE, that they are, acting as a medium between India and Pakistan. There is something is going behind the scenes. So I think that an NSA has gone to, I think he's gone to Azerbaijan.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
Somewhere he has gone where, Pakistani NSA also is going to be there. So maybe there may be formal, informal talks going on between the two sides.
So do you link with these two ceasefire announcements and now this talks of all parties?
I can't say that. I can't comment on that. But something is going behind the scenes.
So what are you expecting? What are your expectations from this meeting? Now, do you think Prime Minister actually wants to reach out to people of Jammu and Kashmir? Because by inviting 14 leaders, including 4 former chief ministers to this meeting, it shows the seriousness.
Well, as I said earlier, it should have been, the meeting should have followed. Before that, we should have had seen certain confidence-building measures. Then it would have appeared more serious, that the Prime Minister is more serious. But even then, we think that's a good step. And let's go there and see what ultimately comes out of this meeting. I hope that something comes out of this. I don't have any high expectations.
It should be more than photo op?
Yeah, it should be more than photo op. It should not be, just for the heck of.
So what, according to you, this transition, which I asked earlier, being incarcerated for months together, you are in jail for 1 year, and now being invited for this meeting.
I don't know. This is something that you can ask them. How can I answer for them? Why they are doing this, why they are.
Are you reaching out to P parties other than the PAGD? Because there are other parties also. For example, Panthers Party in Jammu, they have the same demands as you have. And also the people in Ladakh, I spoke to Farooq Abdullah this morning, and he said he is meeting the leaders from the Ladakh as well. Are you approaching them also?
Actually, we don't, have many people in Ladakh, but whosoever is there, we are trying to be in touch with.
Okay. No, I'm saying as PAGD, not as people.
Yes. As PAGD, we need to have representatives from both Leh and Kargil.
Okay. So you say you would take their point of view?
Definitely.
Thank you very much, Mehbooba Mufti, for talking to us. So after this meeting, announcing their participation in the all-party meeting called by the Prime Minister, Mehbooba Mufti speaking and talking about how they are going to firmly put across their point, which is restoration of Article 370. And they are saying restoration of statehood is already, promised by the Prime Minister and the Home Minister on the floor of the Parliament. So their real demand is restoration of Article 370, which was part of the Constitution, is also the part of the Constitution that needs the restoration is their main demand. And they say there has been consensus in the meeting that this would be their demand during the all-party meeting.